Imagine pouring a highly corrosive acid onto a piece of meat. Within minutes, the tissue would begin to break down. Now consider something even more astonishing. Your stomach contains acid powerful enough to dissolve many of the foods you eat every day. Yet somehow, your stomach survives this chemical assault 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. How is that possible? Why doesn't your stomach acid digest your own organs? The answer lies in one of the most remarkable chemical defense systems in the human body. Every time you eat, millions of specialized cells in the lining of your stomach begin releasing hydrochloric acid. This is the same acid used in laboratories and industries, although in different concentrations. The pH of stomach acid can fall as low as 1.5 to 2, making it strong enough to break apart complex food molecules and destroy many harmful microbes that enter with your meals. To put that into perspective, pure water has a pH of 7. Lemon juice has a pH of about 2. Your stomach acid can be just as acidic, and sometimes even stronger. This raises an obvious question. If this acid can break down food, bacteria, and other substances, why doesn't it dissolve the stomach itself? The secret is that your stomach is not simply a bag filled with acid. It is a highly engineered chemical reactor equipped with multiple layers of protection. The first line of defense is mucus. The inner surface of your stomach is covered by a thick layer of mucus produced by specialized cells. Think of it as a transparent shield coating every part of the stomach lining. But this mucus is far more than just a slippery substance. Embedded within it is bicarbonate, a chemical that acts as a natural antacid. Whenever hydrochloric acid approaches the stomach wall, bicarbonate reacts with it and neutralizes much of its corrosive power before it can damage the underlying cells. A fierce chemical battle is taking place every second inside your stomach. On one side is hydrochloric acid. On the other is bicarbonate hidden within the mucus barrier. Most of the time, the barrier wins. But what if some acid gets through? The stomach has another layer of protection. The cells lining the stomach are packed tightly together, forming an almost watertight seal. These cellular junctions prevent acid from leaking into deeper tissues where it could cause severe damage. Imagine bricks in a wall joined so tightly that not even liquid can pass between them. That is essentially what these stomach cells accomplish. Still, the defenses don't stop there. The cells of the stomach lining are constantly exposed to a harsh environment. As a result, they wear out quickly. To solve this problem, the stomach replaces many of its surface cells every few days. In other words, the stomach is continuously repairing and renewing itself. Old cells are shed, new cells take their place. This rapid regeneration ensures that minor damage can be repaired before it becomes a serious problem. Yet despite all these protections, things can still go wrong. Sometimes the mucus barrier becomes weakened. Certain medications, excessive alcohol consumption, infections, or prolonged stress can disrupt the stomach's defenses. When that happens, acid may begin attacking the stomach lining itself. The result can be inflammation, irritation, or even painful ulcers. One of the most surprising discoveries in medical science came when researchers found that many stomach ulcers are caused by a bacterium called Helicobacter pylori. For years, scientists believed that no bacteria could survive in stomach acid. After all, how could anything live in such an acidic environment? Yet Helicobacter pylori evolved a remarkable strategy. It produces an enzyme called urease, which helps create a protective zone around the bacterium, allowing it to survive where most organisms would quickly die. This discovery completely changed our understanding of stomach diseases. But the story becomes even more fascinating. Your stomach doesn't merely protect itself from acid, it actually depends on that acid for survival. Hydrochloric acid helps activate digestive enzymes, breaks down food, assists in nutrient absorption, and destroys countless microbes before they can enter the intestines. Without stomach acid, digestion would be far less efficient, and infections would become more common. So the acid that seems dangerous is actually essential. The real marvel is not that your stomach contains acid. The real marvel is that evolution has created an elegant chemical defense system capable of containing one of the body's most powerful substances while using it to keep you alive. At this very moment, inside your body, a microscopic chemical war is taking place. Hydrochloric acid is attacking food particles, bicarbonate is neutralizing threats near the stomach wall, mucus is acting as a protective shield, and millions of cells are constantly renewing the battlefield. Most of us never notice this extraordinary process. Yet every meal we eat depends on it. Your stomach is not just an organ. It is one of nature's most sophisticated chemical reactors, performing a balancing act so precise that it allows powerful acid to exist only millimeters away from living tissue, without destroying it.